Hello, hi, welcome. I am Astrid. I am Wattle and Wool. I can be found here on YouTube and on Instagram as @wattle_and_wool. I am a Perth girl here on Noongar Budja, which is the Aboriginal land. And let's get into all my knitting. So I actually recorded this. Spent like an hour and a half on it, told you lots of information, and the focus was off. So you have a really clear view of like some things, and mostly I'm just a blurry thing. So I figured I would just do it again where I look less like a thumb and we can try it again. So I've got a bit to show you. So my apologies, let's get into it straight away. We are going to talk about first up some things that I've gotten, some things that I'm working on, and then we're going to talk about Vlogmas because that's what everyone's always here for. So I contributed to Terina of Louie and Lola doing Knit for the Girls, which is a breast cancer charity, and it's pretty amazing. You donate, literally, she organises it so you donate $5 or more, and then you get a little bit of like extra to pay, like GST. And then you go into the running to win heaps of prizes. So I made sure that this was in my budget, that I could definitely be donating, and I tried to donate a little bit more. And I went into the running and I ended up winning a prize. So I'm going to show you what my prize is. First of all, I have this lovely bag. This is made by the Littlest Stitch in Australia. It's this really cool brown kind of russety toned. I like the fluoro orange straps, I think they're fun. And then on the inside is loads of pockets. So I'm not gonna have anything fall out. There's like heaps of pockets, and there's a magnetic closure, which is very helpful. The next thing that I got, did I put the things inside here? I might have put the things inside. Nope. The next thing that I got is some stitch markers from 1121 Windmills. I didn't get her advent calendar this year, and oh my goodness, I'm regretting it. It looks stunning. But this is some stitch markers, and make sure you can see that past my face, and they have the breast cancer ribbon on one of them, so I'll know what it's for. I got a pin from Amber O'Brien. It's really hard to see unless it's like super close detail, so I'm not going to put that out for you. I also got some hand balm by Ash and Eve, so this stuff is really nice. It's in the fragrance pink grapefruit. Oh, yum. I'm actually not a big citrus person, but this one smells delicious, so I'm quite happy with that. I got a little box of minis by Green Tea Yarns, which I'd never heard of before, I have to be honest. And look at this box. Isn't it just magic? So there is 5 skeins, 5 skeins of like maybe a silky base. It doesn't actually say what the base is. And then 1 base of this like hand-dyed mohair. I think it's mohair. It could be sorry, but it looks like mohair. And it's just perfect. So I don't know what I'm going to make with this, but I can't wait to make something. I'm so excited. It is absolutely stunning. It's a new to me yarn brand, so I'm so excited for it. And I got a hodgepodge mini set. So these are 8 25 skeins of 4-ply 100 meter 4-ply 100 meter per skein, little mini skeins. Well, I guess they're not really mini, are they? They're just like actual skeins. And these ones, I just think they're so pretty. They are 75% merino wool, 25 nylon. So they're socks or scraps. And yeah, I just think they're so cute. And then lastly, I got a blanket pattern, which is always very helpful. So thank you so much to Terina of Louie and Lola for running this and for letting me in. I don't know what the process is. I don't know if you kind of just randomly select them, but I have to admit it's pretty cool that no one that I could see was selected for 2 prizes. So it really made everything quite fair. Maybe there was someone who got 2, but it didn't look like it. And I kind of really appreciate that because it made me feel like I had a chance. All right, for the what have I been knitting on part of our chat, I've been knitting on a few things and they don't feel done and they really need to feel done. So first up is a beautiful scarf. This is a brioche scarf. Ooh, tutoring money, that's very helpful. This is a brioche scarf for one of my best friends. She is currently living in England doing some foreign study and I'm so proud of her, but England's cold. So I'm making her this beautiful, literally just a brioche scarf. It is 100% cashmere and it is beautiful. The problem is, so I love knitting brioche, I love knitting this scarf, I love my best friend, I love that it's for her, all of that. I hate beige. I hate beige, I hate beige, I hate beige. So I'm trying really hard to push myself to finish this, but oh my God, I hate beige. I'm trying really hard. But we're almost done. I have realistically this skein to go. I have another skein, but I haven't bought it up yet because I bought up this one. This one has to go into it and then I'll be done. So I need to sit down and smash this out. I have about a week and a half to do a skein. On top of that, let's put this away. On top of that, I have less than a week to finish my next scarf. So this is a shawl. This is using Terina Knits, who is also Love and Speckles, and I'm using her one of her advents. I like her advents because you can see them in advance. Like, you know that there's going to be 25 skeins and you know already what colors are in there. I actually really enjoy that. And I've been knitting on this. It's a big, beautiful, colorful, happy shawl. And I'm finishing off the edge now with the contrast yarn, contrast color. This is a leaf stitch pattern, if you can see that leafy lace. And this is using one fingering merino and then silk mohair held double. And then it's just the green, just the mohair on its own. So I'm almost done, almost. I think if I time this right, I will be done with this tonight. That is the goal. So I need to seriously put my foot down and hurry up. I was meant to do it last night, but I fell asleep, which, valid. I'm very tired. And so I need to get this done and then I can wash and block it and then I can get onto that one and then I can finish that one. So this is a desperate need to hurry up, but it is also for one of my close friends who is moving from my work. She used to work with me and, well, she still works with me, and then next year she's moving on. Sorry, my cat's having a coughing attack. All right, bub. So I'm devastated that I'm losing my friend to another school. She's an incredible teacher, but she's never going to stop being my friend, mostly because I won't let her. And so I want to make her a beautiful scarf that she can wear at work and she can have around her. She often gets cold, so something that's going to keep her nice and warm. The third thing I am currently knitting on looks a bit dodgy right now. Students keep thinking I'm knitting on a beanie because I walk around and knit on this like at my lunch break. And I sometimes have to hold it in my lap when I get really annoyed. Like when I've told the boys 13 separate times to please write down one sentence. And they still look at me like I'm speaking in gibberish and they don't know what sentence it is. And I'm like, it's the one on the board. It's the one that we came up with together as a class. It's the one that's also on the PowerPoint. That's also on the board. Please write it down. And they don't. So I kind of have to hold it and kind of like squish it a little bit and just make myself feel better with yarn. Anyway, so this is the April colorway. I did them out of order by Chloe of Wool and Works. This is the Sunset Club. The next 6 actually are going to be released on Saturday. So I'm lining up. I'm very excited for that. I think they're pre-orders, so they're not going to be delivered straight away. They're going to have to be dyed, but that's cool. And this one, when you block it out, it's going to turn into a really cool hexagon. And it's got this like really interesting slip stitch detail, which is really addictive, easy to remember and easy to go with. And I love it. So I've been doing this. I don't have to think about it anymore. I can just do this as I walk around and I don't need to think. And yeah, it's almost done, which is super exciting. This is going to be a giant blanket. It's going to be like the sunset blanket. So I'm really excited for this one to be done. The next thing I need to get started on is a Christmas gift, which is Mama wanted a beret, not a beret, what do you call them? Like a Baker Boy cap. And I found one that goes for worsted weight and she wanted it in light pink. I don't know if I'm going to get to it. So Mama, if you're watching, sorry, I don't know. I'm trying. But this is Abbey Road Born to be Wool, 100% merino wool. And you find it in Spotlight. It's an unspun, it's like almost roving kind of thing. It's like one ply. So it's thick and it does pill a little bit, which is what I'm worried about. So I'm going to try this pattern. If it doesn't work, it's cool. I've already got a different gift coming, but I'm going to give it a go because she did request it. So I have 3 skeins to do that. And that is all my current knitting and my whips. I've got like loads of other ones that I've started and had to pause because right now this is priority knitting and we have to get it done. Now let's talk about Advent. Full disclosure, it is currently Wednesday the 10th of December as I record this for the 3rd time because I tried twice before and it didn't work. So I am going to show you just the first 7 and then I am going to open the next 7 for the next time that I record. So doing a bit out of order, but it's going to work. It'll be great. So this is from the Dahlia Patch by Dandelion and Dogwood. They are 2 sisters in the UK and they dye with recycled rainwater, which is so cool. I am using the Sparkle Sock base and we've got day 1, which is Platinum Blonde. Day 2, Claire de Lune. See if I can hold these properly. I keep dropping them. Day 3, Daydreamer. Day 4, Evelyn, or Evelyn, I don't know how you say that. Day 5, Wizard of Oz. Yes, please. Day 6, Mango Madness. And day 7 is Beauty Queen. So you can see that they're on an amazing sparkle sock. They are beautiful. They're inspired by different dahlias. And I've been following along with the Instagram and every day they post their like dahlia inspiration, which has been really cool to see. So, do I want to? No, I'm gonna be good. This is the first week of Vlogmas. I'm gonna stick to my first week of Vlogmas. I'm so tempted to open the next, but I'm sticking to this. So this is the first week from the Dahlia Patch. The Fibre Fox are always incredible. I'm always in love with everything they make. This year I bought the project bag, which is this lovely watercolor design with like another watercolor gingham plaid in the middle. So it's like a fancy bush picnic. And they have these beautiful stitch markers coming along with it as well. Oh, is that going to focus? If it's not focusing, I'll totally put in an extra little clip on the side. So, day 1, we started off really bright and golden. Yes, this is day 1. This is Narcissus. Billy Buttons is number 2. Lady's Mantle, number 3. Sphagnum Moss, number 4. Maidenhair Fern, number 5. Butcher's Broom, number 6. And number 7, and so far my favourite, is Eucalyptus. Something about the Fibre Fox, something about the way, like what the base that they dye on or something, it is so incredible and it just feels exceptional. So I'm completely in love with just the base. Whatever the base is amazing. I can't remember what I got, but it's worth it. Whatever one it is, I love it. Louie and Lola, we are doing a 12-day advent and we're only opening them every second day. So I have got, this is day 1. This is pink pig face. Day 2 is Grevillea pink pearl. And day 3 is gelatin wax. Now, I've actually seen day 4, which is day 8 of Advent. So technically this should be the Monday, but it's Wednesday, whatever. I've seen day 4. I know it is not continuing this colour, but it's so exciting. And I really, really enjoy it. So I got the Merino Yak base, and this has added this like dark heather base. I don't know if you can see the kind of heathering in there, but it means that it's like this really earthy undertone, and I love it, especially when you look at the contrast between just the other, I think it's a fingering, maybe it's DK, but when you look at the other one, it's incredible the difference, and it's just so much fun to see like how dark and earthy and brown tones this one is compared to like the really bright pops that the other one has. So I'm loving it. I just really enjoy it. The other thing we're getting is the pattern. I love that they're printed on these as well, so like you can see what you're up to, which is really useful. But this is the pattern designed by Susanna of Sana & Co. And it is absolutely gorgeous, and I'm so excited to start. I just have my priority knitting that I need to get on with, but I will be starting it as soon as possible once at least one of these have been knocked out of the way. To go with the advent, so there's a to go with the advent pattern, there is a like MCAL chat group. If you want to join in, if you're doing it, come chat. And it is really fun to watch everyone post up their stuff. We've seen people using this advent, some people using their own. So it's fun to see. And one of the ladies was like, oh my goodness, there's like a moment where you can do, I guess, like eyelets. And she was like, I'm going to put beads in those eyelets. And I was like, oh, genius. That's exactly what I want. So I know that the base or like the main skein is this one here. It's called Tarkeen. And this is in mohair silk lace. And it's this really warm, like koala grey colour. And so I was thinking to myself, if this is the main skein, I want to get beads that are going to go along with the main skein. I don't know. I didn't want to ruin it either. I didn't even know what day 4 was going to look like. So I didn't want to jump ahead and do my own thing just in case it was, going to set me up for failure. So I decided to get some beautiful beads that would match this. And I chose these two. So they're both like a plasticky kind of colour, if you can see that. And I did my days 1 to 7 roundup because I'd filmed this twice. And I was like, you know what? Surely by now it'll be good. It wasn't. But I posted them to Instagram. So this is a really late spoiler. If I'm spoiling this for you, you're more behind me. That's sad. But yeah, so I posted this up to Insta and basically said, what colour should I do for the beads? And Louie and Lola, so Karina of Louie and Lola, replied and she said, I think that these ones are the best ones, which is good because they're my favourite. So they're just a bit nicer. They just feel nicer. So I'm really excited. And Susanna replied as well to the group chat on Facebook. And she said, yes, there will be, she replied to the comment, I should say, there will be chances for beads to appear again. And so I'm really excited that the beads are going to keep happening. I might go and buy more because I kind of love the idea of just like bedazzling it with beads. I'm going to the ballet with Mama this Saturday. So either I'm going to bring the brioche or I might even just start on the ribbing of this one and just have something new and bring it on because I think that'll be lovely. So that is technically days 1, 2, and 3, but week 1 of the Louie and Lola Advent. Obsession Yarns is another beautiful Advent and I am in love with everything that's going on right now. So she does have some goodies, and I've unboxed one because I had a bad advent calendar, and they gave me key rings. Like, really? I'm paying a lot of money for this. You gave me a key ring. Ugh. So I opened up one of the extras, little goodies, and this is a notepad, and on the back, like in the notes, you can see printed is the cover, and this is the theme called Synchronicity. So it's very dark and moody, which also kind of fits Obsession Yarns really well. Like, she's just like that kind of vibe of a dyer. So this is day 1, and on it is a fidget spinner stitch marker. So I can't really show you the stitch marker. I'm going to have to zoom in and show you like really close, like a up thingy, an inlay, a B-roll, whatever you want to call it. But this one is beautiful, and you can spin it and you can move it around, and I really like that as someone who is very sensory. So this is day 1. This is day 2. Day 3, we don't have names, so it's just going day 1, 2, and 3. Day 4 is that kind of almost like grey tones coming in. Day 5, we're getting some purple. And I was like, oh, I wonder if it's going to go to blue on here. And then we went to this one, which is that dark teal. And then we ended up with the teal with the purple. This is days 1 to 7. I love them. They are dark and moody and opinionated, and I think they're really fun. These are the sorts of thing I would do as like a blanket maybe, where you kind of just want to pull it over you and be nice and cozy. The other thing is day 7 has another beautiful stitch marker, which I need to take a nice photo of for you. But they are really in the galaxy vibes, and so I'm really enjoying it. So I'm trying to be good and only open the goodies when I'm having a bad day. I had one yesterday, but I'll open it in the next video because that makes more sense. Not a bad day. I just didn't have a great day. Botanical Yarn came with a tote bag that had, I'll show you. Botanical Yarn comes with a tote bag that has the design on it, which is really cool. I love project bags. I love tote bags. This makes me happy. And there is a main skein, which is inside the bag, which is this one. Now, the knit along project for this advent is a colourwork cowl, and it's really interesting, and you use each of the minis as like the colour for the colourwork, and then it becomes really cool. I really like it. I feel like I'm not explaining this well at all, but I do really like it. It is interesting. However, I am personally not super sold on the colours of this advent calendar. I love greens and I do like browns, but I find that the mix of greeny browns can tend to look like baby poo. Is that an unpopular opinion? Is that an opinion I shouldn't have shared? You tell me. You tell me what you think, because I'm getting weird poo vibes. Like, I'm getting like, at what point is this a leaf, and at what point should I be checking and going to a doctor, you know? So I've got day 1 is this dark teal. Day 2 is a lighter teal. Day 3 is a beautiful green. I would wear this green for days. This is stunning. I wish I had red hair so I could wear this green and look fabulous. Then we get into weird pooey, greeny, beigey colours. I just, you know, I don't know. And then I hope that day 7 would be better. I've actually opened day 8. Day 7 would be nicer. It's still pooey brown. And then now we're getting into like dead leaf. Like your monstera, you haven't planted it, or you've overwatered it, or something's gone wrong, and then it's dead leaf. That's what we're getting. So I'm not sure if this is great. It's not my favourite. I'll be real. Not my favourite. But I like the vision. And I like how they stayed true to the vision. I just don't think I'll be getting it again based on this. Like, clearly Obsession Yarns. Love the greens. Loving the greens. And I don't know. Last Yarny Advent is Wool Works. And oh my Lord, there's a story. Oh, poor Chloe. There's such a story in here. So, we've got the bag. And this is absolutely stunning. It's like a quilted bag, so it's really soft and really squishy. It also came with wool wash. And the problem with the wool wash is Chloe tried to use new bottles. And the bottles rebelled. And they didn't want to be shut. And unfortunately for... Really, Kat? So I got this bag and then I got wool wash. And so unfortunately the wool wash, Chloe used new bottles. And the new bottles are lovely. They look like sauce bottles, like an American diner, which is the theme of this. And they are really cool. And the wool wash smells like pancakes and maple syrup, and it's really fun. And the lid's popped off. And the wool wash has run rampant, unfortunately. So I messaged her and I was like, hey girl, letting you know, I'm really, really worried. I really hope that I'm the one to tell you and not like an angry customer because like, I don't care. And she was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I've ruined your advent. And I was like, excuse me, stop. No. So I have an email from Chloe. I'm going to read out. Ooh, let's not kick my microphone. It's going to read out this beautiful email all about what's involved. So, sorry, tell me about other freebies. Little extras. This one is a holographic pink notions pouch. The wool wash has unfortunately taken off a little bit of the holographic underneath, but it's still like flurry pink, so it's very much me. And this is by Black Pearl Magic, which I don't even think ships to Australia, so that's pretty cool. And we also got one of these. I don't know what you call them, but it's a yarn walkie thingy. I accidentally broke mine last year, and so I'm so happy that I've got another one. This has the disco design on it at the bottom, and it is holographic, and it's shiny, and it's cool, and it's gold hardware, but shiny, and I love, love, love. So this makes me really happy having this. I'm super, super excited about it. And because Chloe is a gem and a little angel, she has sent us another bottle of wool wash if ours leaked. So, Cat. So we're doing good. We're doing good. So let me read to you about this advent. Over 150 different dyes used in total. Each skein uses at least 9 dyes. So it's really cool because skein 1, you've got whatever dyes. And then about half of those are used on skein 2. And then the next, whatever. And then in skein 2, about half of the new dyes are used on skein 3. And then in skein 3, about half the new dyes are used on skein 4. So it makes this seamless, consistent fade, which is mind-blowing. Like, guys, I can knit. I can think of cool designs. I can look at a stitch dictionary. That's easy. Dyeing, thinking of colour, she's a genius. Like, I'm so impressed. Kat, if you're going to dye, can you go do somewhere else? Please don't die, actually. But that's also, you're having like an asthma attack. Are you okay? Sorry, I'm flippant because this genuinely happens a lot. He does it a lot. Anyway, so each skein uses at least 9 dyes. The main skein, which I haven't opened yet, has 12 dyes. 31 day, 31, not 24, guys, 31 day fade, loops back to the first colorway seamlessly. So cool. Each item is handmade by women-owned businesses. The US items have never been sold in bulk in Australia. One maker doesn't even ship, which is Black Pearl Magic. Pretty sure. Each item in the countdown is exclusive to the box. And so if you would like to get this box and you're like, oh, crap, I've missed out, girl, run, don't walk, but they're still being sold. So I'm loving these. I think they are absolutely stunning. I, of course, got the sparkle sock. So let me show you what we've got. Day 1. Day 2. No, not day 1. Yes, day 1? Yes. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7. So even though some of the jumps look a little bit like the yellowy to pink one, you can actually see that there's pink inside that yellow. So it naturally flows together. How thoughtful, like how amazing. And they're not weird poo colours. So I'm loving this. I think it is absolutely gorgeous. I think Chloe's a genius. Anyone who disagrees can come fight me because honestly, I'm sorry, you're wrong. I am so impressed by this. I can't wait until Saturday when I can pre-order more yarn from her. And yeah, just basically, guys, she's amazing. I should say as well, in all of this, there has been so many complications for Chloe. Like, the mini skeins weren't delivered and other things like shipping delays. And then she had a flood because of like a thunderstorm. And then they had to like stop a water main or something, turn it off. Like, it's been crazy. I think her electricity didn't work for 2 days. It's been mad. So she has done amazing to get all this out. And I got mine on the 3rd of December. So it's like, it wasn't actually that late. 3 days in and it was there. So I'm so proud of Chloe. Yeah, I'm just going to sit here and sing her praises because I think she's amazing. All right, the sun is starting to set. I need to edit this before the lights go because you deserve to see this. And I can't wait to chat with you. It's going to be very soon in my world, but hopefully yours will sooner as well. And I will talk to you about the next lot of Advent.
Okay.
Right.
So cute.
So cute!
Please tell me again what this is.
Advent calendar. So you open it and it's one picture of one person in our class and it's a note of one thing we like about you.
Oh, stop! Alright, let's opening number 1, obviously.
It's pretty fragile, to be honest.